tonight. We begin with the latest on the coronavirus. The first death outside of China has been reported in the Philippines.
Well, more than 300 people have died in the outbreak so far, with more than 14,000 people infected in 24 countries.
Good Lord, 24.
Yeah.
As for Kenya, so far, 4 suspected cases have been reported. One patient has been discharged after testing negative for coronavirus at the Kenyans National Hospital. The ministry has, however, added that they are all in good general medical condition.
Well, Raquel Moigai begins tonight's coverage.
As the world continues to battle how to contain the coronavirus pandemic, Kenya has not been left out given the scare the country has had owing to passengers arriving in the country from affected regions. For 2 days now, the Coast General Hospital had been the source of the coronavirus scare after a Kenya medical student based in China was isolated at the hospital. The student had arrived in the country on Thursday, but it was until Friday when she presented herself in hospital, complaining of chest pains and difficulty in breathing. Her symptoms and her travel history being a cause of concern, but one that the Ministry of Health has quelled, stating that her coronavirus test came out negative. However, the student is not the only person isolated, as 2 people of Chinese and Ugandan descent who arrived in the country early on Sunday are still at the Kenyatta National Hospital. The Ministry of Health indicates that even as the primary results of the 3 people are negative, additional tests will be conducted on the samples in South Africa, as was with the past case. So far, over 300 people are reported to have died, with the latest death being from Philippines, where a 44-year-old man who hailed from Wuhan, the epicentre of the outbreak, succumbed on Sunday morning. The magnitude of the virus has forced states to impose extraordinary travel restrictions to China, with airlines suspending flights, among them the United Arab Emirates, USA, Australia, Canada and Germany. As the virus continues to spread, the Ministry of Health here in the country says stringent measures have been put in place to prevent its importation into the country, further assuring the public that necessary surveillance and monitoring systems have been deployed across the country. The ministry is also calling on anyone who is travelling from the affected countries, especially China, to cooperate with health officials. Raquel Moigai, Citizen TV.